And now, your mama knows. All right. What's going on, people? Yes, it's far back. And, you know what's funny? You gotta turn your light on, too. All right. There we go. And you know what? Let me fix this counter, guys. What's going on, by the way?
What's up, people?
Still gonna ride this thing out until we reach it, guys. The subscribers goal 1,000, and right now we're at 863, and we're going until December 31st, 2020, which is just next week. Start goal. All right, cool. I updated the goal. Goal has changed. We got light. Guys, it's cool that you're letting us into your home on Christmas Eve, but we are still here, baby. All right, hold on. Let me fix this a little bit. I like the camera to be right up on us. There we go. There we go. All right, so guys, it's Christmas Eve, and we are going to play Family Uno after this, so we can't stay long. Sandy's ready for us to jump in there. One of my daughter friends came over, and we played a little bit earlier before I went to see my granddaughter, and Sandy ended up being the winner, and it came down to her and this kid, and luckily Sandy won because we didn't want to etch his name in stone in history as he won Uno. Guys, we take Uno real serious. It's crazy. Also want to say sorry for being late. I went to see my granddaughter, and we went and seen her, and she's cute as a button. So that's why I was a little bit late. But we are here, ready to do battle with the forces of evil. Oh, wait. Wrong show, right? Okay.
What evil? How they...
So, you want to read them comments?
Nikki said hello. Also, crazy weather. Mike said, hi, Anthony. Christmas. Yeah, this weather crazy.
Yeah, right.
Josh said, happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays. Mike said, hi, Nikki. Mike, Merry Christmas.
All right, so let's introduce the show. Sandy?
Welcome to my show. Oh. Okay, how you guys looking? Anyway, welcome to the Sandy.
I do got glasses on.
And this guy show.
Well, I work with Anthony Shaw. Guys, look, I've been working out, trying to get myself back big, meaner than a mug.
Look, my hair's straight.
Sandy's hair straight. We were going to play some Resident Evil today. We had so much stuff going on today. Guys, who believes in the St. Anthony for the lost and found? Well, I lost my wedding ring today, guys. So I'm going to need some prayers for the lost and found. I was working out earlier and I put my ring in my pocket because I didn't want to grab the dumbbells and, my ring, right? So I recall putting it in my pocket, and then I did whatever, worked out, blah, 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 went to go pick up my daughter, came back, and then later on I realized, oh, where's my ring when I was going to see my granddaughter? So what I think happened was I did a thing where you hold up and, you pull your legs up. So I think it must have fell out my pocket then, but that was so long ago. So guys,
Listen, just pray that he finds finger us.
or that means I'm single, back on the market.
Definitely not. We got paperwork to show that you're not.
I mean, you gotta dig that up.
It's on my phone. A copy of our marriage license.
I see. So we got Josh in the building. Stadia Pro Gaming in the building. Hide your wife, women, and children.
Mike said you're cutting in and out. Nikki said Frank isn't feeling good. Not sure if he'll be on or not. Nikki said Sandy left her. Thank you. And Josh said Dookie gun show.
All right, hold on. Let me
Stadia said nice shooting today, bro. Damn, looking well done.
All right, put on the good microphone. And yeah, man, we had a lot of fun, guys. Me and Stadia Pro Gaming was sitting there. Oh wait. Stink Pickles.
Hey,
That's who Stink Pickles is.
Where's Tracy at?
Oh snap! Where is Tracy? Wait, you just said her real name.
They don't know who that is.
Okay. But me and Stadia Pro Gaming, aka Stink Pickles, was gaming earlier today, playing Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is like a military Grand Theft Auto, and it was awesome. It was epic, man. We flying in helicopters, blowing up cars. We was running around grabbing drug lords, kidnapping them, and it was epic.
Did you send her?
Yes, I did. But yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, so how is everybody's Christmas Eve going?
Yeah, how's Christmas Eve, and what is your plans for tomorrow for Christmas?
Like he said, we're having an Uno tournament for Christmas Eve in this household.
Family.
Oh, and my daughter made us stuffed shells for dinner, so I didn't have to cook.
And it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yep.
And we saw Snema and Avery, and we went and seen Michaela's grandparents. And Michaela's home with us now. And then tomorrow we're going to my mom's and spending the night. And we're going to have dinner and all that stuff over there. And then Sunday, we're going to go see that Wonder Woman! I love Wonder Woman. I got pants, a shirt, and socks with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's going to be going to the theater ready.
I love my Wonder Woman. What else was I going to say? Oh, we have 2 polls we're going to do later in the show. I'm kind of waiting for somebody to get on so they can see it. But if not, we'll still do them anyway. We could do the funny one first.
Did you send them to my Facebook?
I sent them to your text message. You just say you never look at your Facebook.
No, that's how I wanted to get to it. But this is all that came through.
That's it. I sent all 4 things.
So now I will want you to send them through my
I'll send them to you.
My Facebook. Anyway, guys, so what's going on? Let me hear from you guys. I want to know what's going on with you all.
Big comment.
Let me read the comments. So, Nikki, she did say Frank. Nikki, tell Frank I said hi. I'll have to shoot him a text message myself. Let's see. Yeah, and then Josh says laying low with the family. That's cool, Josh. Definitely cool. Listen, laying low is cool. We're actually gonna go to Sandy's mom's house tomorrow. She lives out in Allentown. So we'll be going out there to see,
That's
see how
our
she's doing.
that's our lane though.
Yeah, that's our laying low. Usually when I go over there, I just sit in one of her bedrooms and I just play Stadia on my phone. So here's what's cool. She has no internet over there. But I could go over there and still play video games and everything on my phone with a controller and just game on and, be able to chill or whatever. Nikki said, unfortunately, absolutely nothing. We would have been celebrating with my family, and then tomorrow we would have had Christmas with my stepsons. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sorry about that. I feel bad, but I know you're gonna be able to, get crafty and do some extra stuff. So that's pretty cool. Um, I think what's cool is that people do feel the difference in Christmas this year. They do feel that, they're missing something. So I think that's good because we realize that the world is different and we realize we miss our family and friends and we would like to see them more. So it's kind of like when the whole COVID thing is over with, it's going to be real meaningful to see people and even to do stuff. I mean, we just like going to the movies. The movies is like our getaway. We get away from our house and these kids. And so, we've been going to movies a lot lately. If you guys didn't know, I also do movie reviews, and we got a new review up of the movie Fatale, which was really good. A crazy cop, the crazy female cop, was obsessed of trying to get her.
Oh, you kind of just be though.
Oh, because the trailer don't show a crazy obsessed cop. Yeah, I mean, spoiler free. I don't like to say anything that's not in the trailer. But anyway, you should check that out. And then we also seen Monster Hunter, and that was pretty good. You don't even have to have played any other video games, and it was still pretty awesome with Mila Jovovich. So yeah.
I like it. So we could start off the show with my little game thing.
Yeah, and Nikki said it's not the same this year. So.
Well, I don't think anybody thinks anything was going to be the same this year.
Oh yeah.
To be honest with you, even next year is going to be rough. This isn't just going to go away.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I would like to think next year might be normal because we got a vaccine. People are going to be taking a vaccine for 24 months. Not everybody, but here's the thing. If the vaccine stopped some people from getting it and giving it, so if majority or 50% of people took the vaccine, I mean, it's going to make a world of a difference.
Nikki said, Frank and I are postponing Christmas for when we are better, but we are going to open some gifts tomorrow. Awesome.
That's cool. So technically, you're not postponing Christmas.
So
you opening them gifts tomorrow.
Listen, it's Christmas Day. You gotta open something. Yeah. Anyway, would you rather never have to tie your shoes again, or never have to untangle headphone wires again?
That's easy for me. Headphone wires. When I stream, I have a little thing that I keep in one ear, and the reason why I choose that is because I tie my shoes and I just slip my feet in. I rarely ever tie my shoes. So shoe tying doesn't really bother me that much because I rarely do it. What about you? Probably a shoes thing because you don't use headsets.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have earbuds.
Right.
Or earbuds, whatever you call them, AirPods, I don't know, whatever they're called, right? I have those, so there's no wires, and I don't really mess with any other wires besides my charger. That doesn't really get tangled, so I would have to say my shoes.
Makes sense. So. Yo, the cheater is in the building.
Let's see. Nikki said postpone for my stepson. Josh said definitely headphone wires. And Bruce said Merry Christmas, folks. Merry Christmas, Bruce.
Merry Christmas, Bruce.
Nikki said tying her shoes. And Nikki said Merry Christmas, Bruce. So, Bruce, the question was, would you rather never have to tie your shoes again or never have to untangle headphone cords again?
Headphone wires.
Or headphone wires.
Mr. Urban World is in the building. Forgot today was Thursday.
Christmas Eve. We never miss a show.
Never miss a show.
And he said, I'm sitting here eating, watching on my phone.
Nice.
And he said, never tie shoes. And Nikki said, hey, mister, how are you feeling?
So the cool thing is we want to at least go one straight year without missing a show. And you know, we're close to doing it, guys. This is the 41st episode, and there's only what 52 weeks in a year, so we're close.
Getting
I
there.
don't. Well, we don't really do much on Thursday night, so I can't see what would make. Listen, if we did Christmas, I mean, not forget Christmas Eve, but if we did Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. It's synonymous, you know, with a holiday, and we did that. So, and we
Mr. said, I feel alright, just pain in my body. Alright. Let's see. Would you rather
okay.
be an excellent singer or a superb writer?
Excellent singer or superb writer. You know what's funny? A lot of people don't notice, but I like to write. Like if you go to my I have a blog for all of my reviews, and I do a write up for each review. What's going on, Mike? And so I like to write, but I also like to sing. Now, I feel like my singing is good. My singing isn't being recorded good. Then again, there's some pretty trash singers that have albums. But I would probably like to sing better than I write because I'm a showman. I would like to have a video or do something live. You know, when you write, pretty much, you know, you don't get live recognition for that. So
Unless you share it live and read it to people.
yeah.
But Mr. said, I feel Anthony has some anger towards me since I beat him in Pac-Man.
Let's just put for the record, I won the Pac-Man tournament. Okay.
And Mr. said, excellent singer like Mike. We don't even know if Mike can sing.
Yeah. For all I know, Mike can't sing.
And Mike said, hey, people. So, Mike, the question is, would you rather be an excellent singer or a superb writer? And Stadia Pro Gaming put a bunch of emojis with a cowboy hat, sunglasses, a robot, fire, and a fire engine.
And he said, right.
And he said, writing. Okay. And Nikki said, a superb writer. I love writing with pen and paper.
Oh, can you back up a little bit? I want to try to translate that. Stadia Pro Gaming said, a, a cowboy is cooler than a robot, and he will burn the robot down and have to have the ambulance come get him. So a cowboy is cooler than a cyborg, and he will burn the cyborg down and have to get the ambulance to come get the cyborg.
That's not an ambulance, that's a fire truck.
Okay, we'll have to get the fire truck to put the fire out on the cyborg.
Josh said singer since I'm a writer and piano player. Okay.
Guys, you guys got to see Josh playing the piano. Epic.
And Big Mike said, well, maybe he could send you a video and we could put it on the show.
Oh,
Hey.
don't worry, I got the video.
And Big Mike said, I can do both to the previous question and headphone wires for the other question. And Stadia said, I write D&D campaigns.
Okay. Oh, nice. Sandy's son, he's hardcore into D&D.
He loves D&D.
Yeah. And
Josh said, Mike was supposed to sing on BigMike.LittleAnt. He should call in and sing tonight for Christmas. Yep.
I think he should.
I want to hear Oh Holy Night.
I want to hear him sing because until he sings, I don't think he can sing. I think he's really good at telling fibs.
They're calling you out, Mike.
By the way, there's a new episode of Big Mike Little Ant that just came out today on Christmas Eve. I was going to post it up tomorrow on Christmas Day, but you guys could check that out if you like on the Big Mike Little Ant channel. And
Mr. said, LOL. Ray said, with your big head, you shouldn't have any problems writing anything. LOL.
Why did I even send him?
I would go with singing. I'd rather be an excellent singer than an excellent writer.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go with singing.
Yeah, I agree. So. Go with that singing, baby.
Let's see. We have this one before.
All right, so here let's do something real quick. Let's see.
Would you rather lose your preferred thumb or lose the index and middle finger of your preferred hand?
What?
Would you rather lose your preferred thumb, whatever thumb you like better?
Right.
Or would you rather lose the index and middle finger of your preferred hand? So if you're right-handed, you wouldn't have these two fingers.
Hold on, the index and read that again? Did it say two fingers?
Yes, it said your index and your middle finger.
Damn, hold on. Let me hold the controller real quick. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I use my thumb. Oh, this. Oh.
Would you rather lose your preferred
Yeah.
thumb or your
What?
index and middle finger on your preferred hand? Which would you lose in one thumb or two fingers?
Hold on. This is my index. This is my middle finger. This is your pointer.
And that's what I meant. Index and middle finger.
Oh, I still got my pointer. Oh, yeah, we're getting rid of that. Yeah, because I need my thumbs to move the sticks, right? And I need my pointers to press the buttons. So technically,
you get to keep your pointers and your thumbs.
Yeah, I'm good.
Get rid of these two.
I'm good. Yeah. So yeah, I get rid of these two.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm a gamer, man. That'll mess me up.
Nikki said, "Oh, here we go." And Ray said, "I'm sorry, brother." And Stadia said, "My wife just laughed out loud at your interpretation of my emojis." And Mister said, "Dang, I need my thumb." And Josh said, "I have nightmares about losing any limbs." And X2I said, "Merry Christmas to both of you. Merry Christmas to you as well." Oh, man.
Merry Christmas, Dan. First of all, guys, let me give a quick shout out. Dan is X2I. He is the man, the creator of Stadia Source himself, guys. Check out Stadia Source, your #1 source for Stadia news and reviews. Oh, I was supposed to stream today. Yeah, I forgot. Guys, I will be streaming on Stadia Source tomorrow on Christmas. All right? I don't know when yet, but I'll let you know. But guys, just want to say thanks to Dan because Dan lives in Europe, and right now, so 5 o'clock is 10 o'clock his time. So damn, wait. So it is Oh my God, what time is it over there? 5. So it's like
late.
Yeah, hold up.
Or early.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's like 2 in the morning his time. So I just want to say thanks for him stopping in.
And Nikki said she'd rather lose her index and middle finger.
Okay.
Big Mike said, "Of all things to make up, I would say I sang in classical choirs from age 8, then gospel choirs. Go to the American Boy Choir School or Westminster Choir College. Still plenty of pics on the walls."
No one believes you, bro. You don't got a video. Listen, whenever I be like, I did this and that, I'll pull up a video. I can prove it. But you, I don't know about that. Could you read the question over? Because Dan just jumped in.
Dan, would you rather lose your preferred thumb or your index and middle finger of your preferred hand? So if you're right-handed, gotta get rid of these fingers. Even same thing with your thumb. If you're right-handed, gotta get rid of that thumb. If you're left-handed, gotta get rid of that thumb. If you're left-handed, gotta get rid of these two fingers. So, would you rather lose the index and middle finger or one of your thumbs?
So Dan, this is what I said. As a gamer, we use our thumbs and our pointers, right? To hit these. So as long as I got my thumbs and my pointers, I'm good.
Well,
I don't really use these.
So when you hold the controller.
Right.
So if you didn't have these two fingers to hold back here, you would only have these and this and this. I guess that would work.
Yeah. I'll be able to get something to prop up to hold these. I could even just sit these on my lap. But yeah, I need my pointers and my thumbs.
And Nikki said, "I can't wait until next week." And Dan said, "It's 3 a.m. How?" And Big Mike said, "Real singers would never sing over the phone, Josh. Put I got y'all in person when I see y'all."
You're not a real singer, bro.
And Mr. Urban World said, "X2I, which is Dan, is my best friend. He told me G's replacing Ant with me because I play Stadia in VR." And X2I said, "Waiting for Santa."
Nice.
And Josh said, "About to be 3 a.m. in England." And Bruce said, so he would rather lose these two. And Nikki said, "Thumbs you use to balance." And Mister said, "How would you know, Josh? You don't be traveling like that." And Big Mike said, "Well, this was the 90s, bro. Unfortunately, we couldn't afford a video camera at that time." And Bruce said, shoes hate tying up my New Balance runners." And Dan said, "Probably lose my thumbs. I need my fingers." Well, you would only have to lose one thumb, but it would have to be on your preferred hand.
Right. So let me just rebuttal to Mike. I'm not trying to hear that, Mike. You're not a singer, okay?
Listen.
And
be quiet. Next time we see you, Mike, we getting it on wax. We gonna record it.
Mike could
easily gonna sing to us.
He could easily sing on the show. We just recorded an episode of Big Mike, Little Ant that's live right now,
Listen,
guys.
He could easily lip sync and send it to you.
No, come on now. That's a stretch.
I'm kidding. But anyway,
all right, guys, I want to show you something real quick.
Mr. said Ant can never say I can't rap. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You go right rapping. You could have been copying all those raps.
Listen, we need a voice memo.
Exactly. And we don't even know if Mr. Urban World is real. We was talking about this. We was like, what if he's a bot? No one never seen him. No one never heard his voice. All the games we've played, he's never jumped in the chat.
You're too mysterious, man.
He's super mysterious. He could be a bot. I'm telling you, he's not real.
And Bruce said, I sing okay. I guess used to do open mics a lot with the acoustic. That's awesome.
Listen, last week, guys, you've seen Bruce playing the guitar. He is awesome.
Yes,
so
he is.
With that said, just hold on real quick, guys.
Mr. said LOL.
Well, just hold on. I'll be right back. This is the mic. All right, check it out, guys. This is Josh, and this guy is intense, insane. Check it out. That's right, guys. We got some talent in the house, talent in the building. Guys, we could have our own little talent search going on with the guys, you guys with all this talent up in here. So let's get back into these comments. Sorry, Josh, I had to show people some of your skills, man.
All right, so the last thing I read was Mr. LOL. Nikki said I could try and sing. My ears blue. Try. And Bruce said, so writer. And Mr. said, as far as you know, I might be famous. Mr. said, might put Josh on my album. Josh said, ha ha ha, Chloe's favorite artist. Mr. said, Josh likes from Charlie Brown at piano.
Oh man. So let me think. So guys, this has been cool. But like what's going on? Like so we already heard
listen, don't make me break my keyboard. I don't want it.
Your keyboard.
Yeah.
Ain't good. Uh Yeah,
I'll
man.
play some chopsticks.
So Mike said, just call my mom. She cursed and
Bruce said that's a horrible choice. Big Mike said, just call my mom. He cursed and does he know how that you will have words to eat you.
I don't. You can answer this question. I don't know how much money she spent on you because you have yet to sing anything in the year and a half that I've known you. So I'm just saying. And I feel bad for her wasting all that money on this so-called talent of yours that you apparently don't use. You probably don't even sing in the shower.
Nikki said, LOL chopstick. That was the first thing my mom taught me. I think that's like the first thing I learned.
Listen, I think Mike and I should have a sing-off.
Mr. said, don't make me get on camera and right now.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
To the mysterious guy. No. No. And Josh said, and now your mama knows. Chloe said, Big Mike been doing all that talking about singing on wax and ain't singing. He capping. No cap, Chloe. Hashtag no cap, Chloe. Hashtag I have spoken.
That's real. Yeah, he put on wax that he was going to sing a long time ago and never sang.
Nikki said the Dookie Shuffle.
Oh, y'all remember that?
Would you rather be smart and unlucky or be dumb and really lucky?
So when we talk about smart, how smart has to be smart, right? I don't think I'm that smart at all, right? I think I'm like an average guy. So I mean, listen, some people may call me dumb. So I'll take being dumb and very, very lucky. I don't know. I mean, if I'm super lucky, how smart do I have to be? So I don't know how dumb you need to be.
Let's see. Nikki said be dumb and unlucky.
No, I think it's be dumb and lucky.
Be dumb and really lucky.
Yeah.
So well, be dumb and really lucky. And Mr. said, well, I am smart like Dexter's laboratory. And he also said, I would love to be dumb for a day. And Nikki said, LOL, I meant dumb and lucky.
Yeah. Mr. Earl, you're pretty dumb when we play Power Rangers and Pac-Man, so playing like you're dumb.
So I think you should do the.
Oh, okay. So, a funny poll. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking. What about the funny.
Yes.
Oh, which one is the funniest?
Okay.
All right. All right, guys. So, do you want me to actually make the poll, or we're just gonna have people? It's not that many people, so we can just have people write their numbers and we can tally it up, right?
Okay.
Or do you want me to do the poll real quick?
You can just do the tally.
All right, cool.
We have what? 8?
Yeah, something like that. All right, hold on, guys. So we're gonna still talk to you. We're gonna still be here, but
Mr. said, keep talking about character. And Big Mike said, I retired Chloe and Josh and.
How'd you retire us? I would love to know that. Yeah, that's what I would love to know.
I didn't get to
pull out your phone. I don't know how you retired us, buddy, but you know. They can still see you. You can still be talking. What do you like? You do something real quick, guys. Okay.
Nice. Like, I retired Chloe and Josh and that doesn't that time. Hashtag 2.
Now, I'm sure your mom and you put the time in, but just wasted money. That's all I'm saying.
And
wasted, bro.
And Josh said at Big Mike, lies because you still sing for you. And Mr. said, I bet Aunt can't run faster than me. And Nikki said, you guys would see what I got from White Elephant that we did virtually.
Oh wow, some virtual stuff going on.
I remember I told you.
Right.
That's cool. That is cool.
I think I'm getting this together now. All right, guys. So Sandy have something she wants to do. All right, it's done. And I am going to start the poll. All right, guys. So which picture is more funny is what I'm going to be asking you guys. So let's see if you guys tell me what's more funny. All right, so 1 or 2. All right. This is cool that you can do all this stuff. Like, all right, so we're gonna do sound. All right. So I want you guys to take a quick look at these pictures, right? And we want to know which picture is more funny.
Or
Okay, so get a good look. This is picture number 1. Picture number 2. Sorry for laughing. I want to coach you in. That actually, this picture is pretty it's pretty serious. Whoever came up with that, I gotta give them some credit. Like that's pretty clever. But this is also pretty clever. They had to go up on the roof and make sure, you know. So make sure you guys vote. And remember, you got to do exclamation, the word vote, and then 1 or 2. So yeah, let's see. Actually, check out the poll.
let's see. Nikki
All right.
said.
Number 1.
So Mr. said that $25 Best Buy gift card.
Lift 100 pounds how?
And Big Mike said facts at Josh, but I mean you and Aunt.
Mike's crazy.
So your poll went up. Josh said at Big Mike, I respect that. However, put on wax that you would on the little ant show. Aha. And Mr. said picture 1. Voted exclamation vote 1. And Nikki said, I want a huge movie set. Popcorn, candy, box full of different seasonings, and actual popcorn. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
Nikki also said picture number 1. So they both say Santa Claus peeing off the chimney.
Okay.
So guys, make sure you vote. 1, 2. Yep. And Big Mike said, by the way, Aunt just finished half-court trap earlier tonight. Did you get it?
Yeah, guys. Also, yeah, half-court trap did come out as well. Not today, I think yesterday. Yeah, I think it came out yesterday, but that's also another show on the Big Mike.LittleAnt channel. Make sure you check that out, guys. Mike and his esteemed panel. They cover sports, so it's pretty cool. They're covering the football season right now, and he does it once a week, and every week he covers what's happened recently in football, and it's pretty awesome. So if you're a sports guy, that's another reason to check out the channel Big Mike Little Ant.
And I need y'all to vote. Vote, vote, vote. Nikki and Mr. voted 1. You guys can vote with funnier. 1.
Yep. And let's take a little breeze down the lane real quick. So
Mr. said, did it count our votes? And Big Mike put 1, but you have to put exclamation vote and 1. Big Mike. Bruce voted number 1.
all right, guys. So check out the Big Mike Little Ant channel. All right. So we look how much content we have on this channel. I mean, it's pretty cool. We have today was published episode 21 of our podcast. There's Big Mike, Little Ant, but Mike does Half Court Trap, and which is his basketball show, and he also hosts. Let's see. Let me go to the most recent episode. He also hosts Beyond the Trenches. So, and that's episode 14 that came out. So, guys, we do reviews of series. So we did, a review of The Boys. We also do reviews of movies, like we did The Old Guard. Yeah, so Lovebirds, you name it. We got a lot going on. We actually went out to dinner and we reviewed my favorite restaurant, Budokan. So yeah, I want you guys, if you have some spare time, definitely take a look at Big Mike Little Ant because it's pretty good, pretty awesome content, I like to say. And I also want to throw a plug out there to say that it's the most transparent you'll see of me. Like there's a lot of questions that we go over with our past. And Mike and I both talk a lot in great detail about old relationships, when we grew up, and that stuff I kind of don't get to talk about in great detail in other places. So I think you guys will like it.
Bruce said, "Nice stuff, Josh." Nikki said, "Vote winning." Big Mike put 1. Said that our count. Bruce put 1. Nikki put 1. 1. Josh said, "At Bruce, thank you." Mister said, "I never get alerted for."
Did you subscribe to that channel, Bruce? Because it's actually not on my channel. Like I have a playlist, and it's on. You can find it through my channel.
Mister said he.
Yeah, you can find it through my channel, but it's actually on its own. It's his own channel, Big Mike Little Ant.
Big Mike said, "I was saying I did the new basketball." Already said.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll put it together. Yeah, so he did a new.
And Bruce said, "Well deserved." And yep.
Guys, here's the polls right here. So 4 people voted. Right, and 4 people voted for picture number 1. So your votes aren't being counted. I don't know why it's not. The bot isn't telling you guys that you voted, but your votes, as long as you put the exclamation point, vote, and then number 1 or 2.
Well, it looks like only Bruce, Nikki, Big Mike.
Right, there you go. So it is being voted. Yep. So you guys getting a little behind the scenes today. Cool that we browsed around a little bit on YouTube.
Listen, I'm gonna say 1.
If
Santa Claus P.
Yeah, if I close the polls right now, it will win.
I would have. Number 1.
Let some more people jump in.
And that's Joshua. Oh, Bruce. You guys want to vote on the Bruce voted. Bruce voted. Nikki, the Big Mike voted. So Josh, if you probably be the best person that's commenting, vote.
So at the end of the day, I guess it's not like anything else is gonna win. But guys, check it out.
Or Stadia Pro Game, you're still in.
Yep, if Dan is still in.
If Dan here, if you want to vote.
Guys, here's Josh's channel right here. Look at all the episodes of Poetic Charm he has. He has some other episodes of him playing the piano. And earlier, Mr. Urban said, Josh, if you travel, you don't travel like that. Well, Josh is a world-renowned traveler. He even got a show he called Passport Muse. Look at a bunch of the different shows Josh hosts himself. So he does do a lot. So definitely Josh is definitely the traveler. So here's some of his content if you guys want to check him out as well. He is awesome content creator, and he's the one that kind of got me into doing podcasts. That's pretty cool.
Mr. said we should all do go-kart tours. I could leave all in the dust. And Bruce said I ate way too many turtles. Bruce, you're eating turtles?
Whoa. Bruce, you talking about the chocolate turtles?
Yeah.
I love those. All right, should I close off? I won't close off the poll yet. I won't do it yet.
Okay.
But I will at some point.
We're not showing the picture.
All right, well, go back to it. If anybody jumped in, this is number 1, Santa Claus peeing off the roof. He should have had like a little elf, and Santa Claus would have been peeing on the elf. Would that have been a bit much? All right. And then this. I mean, this kind of looks like a palm tree. This probably is a palm tree.
It is a palm. It's
Okay.
like a.
Right. But what is this coming out of it? I want to hear you say it. And why is it green? Oh, well, the red could be
All right.
I mean,
What they're burning?
no,
That's
but
some kind of disease.
famous. All right, I don't know. Anyway, guys, so let me close off the poll.
Let's see. Mr. said, I feel some type of way about Josh traveling while I'm in the house.
Well, no, he's not traveling now, but that's what he did a lot.
And Nikki said, turtles are yummy. And
I love turtles.
Bruce said, definitely. Nikki said, right, mister, I feel like I'm on house arrest. And Nikki said, I can't wait to see my friends. And Mr. said, yeah, it really does feel like house arrest.
Yeah, it really does, to be honest.
So, picture number 1 won the poll.
I mean, are we locking it off now? All right, so I'm going to shut the poll off.
So you know what's funny that I just bought to see?
Oh, really?
Because it's like the cheesecake with all the flavors.
Right.
And one of the flavors is.
Oh, cool.
Have to make
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the turtle. Yeah.
All right, guys. So.
Well.
We are, we're kind of going a little faster on pace tonight because we have Uno tournament with the kids. So we are going to see and Duke Eggman.
Sandy says she's done with y'all.
I understand.
That's up, man. F this family.
And Bruce Campbell said 1 is awesome. And
no, 1 was pretty cool.
Josh said, at Mr. did not travel abroad after lockdown. However, I was traveling at the end of February, beginning of March for my birthday. Best risk. Mr. said, Sandy's sound went out.
Why is that funny? I didn't turn that mic on.
See, he's always trying to drown me out, guys. And he said, Mr. said, all I heard was tournament. Oh, I was saying we're going to wrap up the show a little quicker, so we're going to now do the Daisy and Duke segment because we're doing an Uno tournament with our kids after this. Our Christmas Eve Uno tournament. And Bruce said 1 is kid-friendly. And Nikki said, they told us 10 to 14 days. 10 will be Tuesday. I'm so going out.
Well, what are you going to do when you go out? We could all go to dinner if you want one day.
Yeah, we can meet up and go to dinner if you guys want to go. All right, so we will be back on the Daisy.
All right, hold on, guys. All right, so check it out, guys. This is what a hooked up Christmas house look like. Look at the lights. Talk about amazing. And this is when you go hard or go home. This is what I'm talking about. They have to tell you when and what they're playing. They got everything. Look at that, guys. They got, oh my goodness, this is what I'm talking about. Look at it, guys. Look at it. Now playing. And you go to a little website to check them out on Facebook, and you could tune in to their radio station to listen to the music. Wow. Let's check it out. And now your mama knows.
Without further ado, we bring you our 2020
software.
Christmas
You see that?
light
Oh, yeah, you
show.
got it.
Yeah.
From lights over Dory Court.
Oh, look how pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful. And everything does different things to different things in the music.
That's pretty cool.
That's cute.
Toy sack instead of love shack. Yeah, you gotta look at everything because everything's got something going on.
Oh yeah, he's actually singing to the words.
Yeah.
The words.
Oh, they kissed on the tree.
Aww.
Look at the tree now.
They changing all the lyrics
For
to the
Christmas,
song.
yeah. Aw, that's cute.
I don't know if they missed you, but I know for sure they missed me. What you got to think about that?
I ain't missed days and stuff.
No, trust me. Trust and believe.
They don't like them datums.
I think that's what
All
they
right.
need right now.
You need to read them comments before we get too far behind.
Alright, hold on. They seen that house. That house, I reckon, was amazing. They had lights, everything. It was just, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
The best house I ever done seen.
I ain't never see a house like that. You
They
see?
had them high tech lights.
But listen, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
Don't touch
Here's
me.
the kicker. It had the sound was going to the radio station and making everything at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. What they saying in the comments?
Mr. said, I'm sending Krampus to Anthony tonight, so better play Uno fast. And Nikki said, LOL, not Krampus. And Mr. said, Josh, how many countries have you visited? And Mr. said, he deserves Krampus. He's Scrooge. He's a Scrooge.
What is it?
And Big Mike said, are you going to take a second test, Nicole? Nikki? And Nikki said, Mike, the doctor said I didn't have to. But Frank does because of his job. And Nikki said, Mister, no one deserves a Krampus. And Josh said, Mister, in the past 5 years, he's been to Egypt, England, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, Germany, Canada, and Jamaica. And wagon. What's wagon?
I ain't never heard of that before. Sounds like my old wagon I used to have in the back. You remember that red wagon? And remember the one time I was about to fall over and I held on real tight? But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. But here's the kicker. I held on tight and I ain't fall.
I'm gonna kick your barrel.
Come on, calm down. Girl, you want your barrel cracked on live television? Come on, girl, we gotta catch up. You said we gotta play Uno and you dallying around.
Mr. said, Nikki, it's too late. He's coming. Krampus coming for you.
Krampus ain't coming for me.
Mr.
I'll crack his barrel.
Nice, Josh. Do you speak any of the languages? And Nikki said
what?
Well, Anthony, it was nice knowing you. Krampus isn't a joke.
I seen Krampus. I ripped them horns off and shoved them where the sun don't
And
blemish.
Josh said at Mr. Un poquito. And Mr. said, no entiendo. And Mr. said, todavía estoy aprendiendo.
So let me explain. Josh said a little. Mr. Urban World said he don't understand. And then Mr. Urban World also said he's a loser.
And Nikki said, speak English, dude. And Mr. said, LOL, Nikki.
So we ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get right into what you want and what you need. So there was a beetle and there was a horse. Now this beetle wasn't your average beetle because he was faster than a scorpion, right? So the beetle was just moseying along, but he was so fast. You would think a beetle would be slow unless they fly, but nope, he was really fast. So he's moseying along, but look, going really fast, really fast. And then he seen the horse. Now, obviously, the horse could go faster than the beetle. Hey, you know that, right?
Don't nobody want to
So
hear
she
about
know
the
that too.
beetle.
Y'all don't realize that the horse can't, go as fast as them. Like, well, first of all, though, like the real dark horses, the black ones, they call them, the reason why they call them dark horse, because they run so fast. So those horses are faster than your average horse. Anyway, let's get back to the horse and beetle. So anyway, the beetle was going, and he was looking at the horse at the same time, but they was looking like they was going the same place. But the beetle needed the horse to get a little faster to go where he had to get. You listening, girl? Cause I'll
No,
crack your
ain't
barrel.
nobody listening.
Anyway, they loving this. So the beetle
They hate
jumps,
it.
grabs onto the horse. You guys, you know what he always do. He hold on real tight to get him where he need to go. But this time he missed. He grabbed just a little to the hair and fell on the ground. You heard that? He fell on the ground this time, girl.
Did you send this to Uncle Al?
Oh, God. I forgot all about Uncle Al. Girl, I told you we need to make a list of all the people.
Listen. Your
Oops.
mama is so fat. I took a picture of her last Christmas, and it's still printing out
From last Christmas?
from last Christmas.
And it's still printing out?
Still printing out. She's so big.
It reminds me of the joke when I was little. Says your mom's so big, she's so fat, and she wear a Malcolm X jacket, helicopters try to land on her back.
The X marks the spot.
Spot on the X.
Mm-hmm.
Read them comments.
Mr. said, LOL, Nikki. Mr. said, LOL. Nikki said, mute. Josh said, sound like the beetle was meaner than a mug. And Nikki said, where's the mute button, damn it? And Mr. said, no idea what you are talking about, but I'm watching Beavis and Butthead Christmas tonight. And Josh said, sounds like the horse should have cracked your barrel, Dookie. And Nikki said, I'm staying out of the fat jokes. And Josh said, ha ha, Mr. Ha ha, classic.
Class.
Your mama's so ugly.
My mama?
Your mama.
My mama.
So ugly.
Girl, don't be talking about my
So
mama. I
ugly.
crack barrels.
When Santa came down the chimney, he said, ho, ho, holy shit. That's my Christmas Eve jokes.
Listen, girl. You ain't right. That joke ain't right.
Hey, listen, you got all them jokes about them horse and beetle, don't nobody understand them, and they don't make no damn sense. But I got
They
a joke.
all laugh. They loving it.
I got a joke about a cop on a horse. Are you ready? Are you ready? And mine's gonna make sense. You ready, Paul?
No.
On Christmas morning, a cop on horseback is sitting at a traffic light.
You said a cop on a horse?
Yeah.
I thought you said a cock.
I said a cop.
Sorry,
Jesus, Lord, Dookie, shut up. Anyway, on Christmas morning, which is tomorrow, a cop on horseback is sitting at a traffic light. And next to him is a kid on his brand new bike.
All right.
The cop says to the kid, nice bike you got there. Did Santa bring that to you? The kid says, yeah. The cop says, well, next year, tell Santa to put a tail light on that bike. The cop then proceeds to issue the kid a $20 bicycle safety violation ticket. The kid takes the ticket, and before the cop rides off, says, by the way, that's a nice horse you got there. Did Santa bring that to you? Humoring the kid, the cop says, yeah, he sure did. The kid says, well, next year, tell Santa to put the dick underneath the horse instead of on top. So you had a dick in it, but you had the wrong paw.
Well, I thought, well, what I heard ended up being what it was.
Should have put the dick under the horse, not on top.
How you gonna go give that little kid a $20 citation?
Because he's a dick.
I ain't messed up. That's messed up.
Anyway, Mr. said, oh, he already read that. And Josh said, sounds like the horse should have cracked your barrel, Dookie. And Nikki said, I'm staying out fat just I read all these. I'm sorry, guys. And Mr. said, definitely, LOL. All right.
Well, first of all, let's get into a little bit of my thing, my jing-a-lang. Guys, pick your numbers. 1 to 217. Let's hear them numbers. And hopefully one of you guys get my favorite one, because you never get it. Mr. Emerald's an a-hole, said we picked every one, but he said 208. Now, I don't even remember us doing 208, so let's see. You think we did 208?
We probably did them all.
You ain't do them all because you ain't do my favorite one.
We did your one. About
No,
you
you didn't, girl. That's when I brought it up. So, 208 said, if you came upon the scene of a terrible highway accident just after the ambulance arrived, would you stop to watch? Assume that your presence would neither help nor hinder the rescuers. So you know what I can't stand? Is when you're on a highway and it's backed up. And you like, yo, what the, man? What is going on? I'm late for work. I got to get home. And you driving. And then finally you get up there and it's an accident. There ain't nobody but people watching, driving slow, looking. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I can't stand it. So for me personally, if I came by and it was an accident, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't look like paramedics. So I'm gone. What about you?
I don't care about the questions. I ain't even listening. Mike said he about to watch Wonder Woman 1984 at midnight.
Oh yeah. If you got HBO Max, you can check it out.
And Mr. said we picked every damn number.
You ain't picked that number, fool.
And Mr. said 208, which you read, and Josh said 23.
See?
And Nikki said, Mike, I'm gonna watch that later tomorrow. And Nikki said 202. And Nikki said, Mr., we probably did. And Mr. said, I keep going and stop only to get Bark's root beer on the way home. And Big Mike says, smart move, Nikki. And Mr. said, yeah, I think we have. And Nikki said, thank you, Mike.
We gonna go see that in IMAX on the big 75-foot screen with the blasting music, crystal clear.
With my Wonder Woman shirt and my socks and my pants.
I'll be
Y'all
sure.
want to see my gear?
I'm gonna be sure. You want to show them?
I got my gear because I love me some Wonder Woman.
Well, don't show them now. They're gonna have to watch the review.
Yeah, you'll see
and see you with your whole full gear.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, read that next question, 23.
All right, so 23. So 23 says, you know, it's the number I see all the time. I see it everywhere. So 23 says, while on a trip to another city, your spouse or lover meets and spends the night with an exciting stranger. Given that they will never meet again and that you would not otherwise learn of the incident, would you want your partner to tell you about it? If the roles were reversed, would you reveal what you had done? So this is saying your partner's out there. Let's just say Frank and Nikki. So Frank's on a business. Why they gotta be the one? Because I gotta paint the picture. Frank's on a business trip, right? All right, fine. I do Mr. Urban World. So Mr. Urban World's husband, Harold, is out on a business trip. And Harold means, he ain't got no can I finish thing? So Mr. Urban World's husband, Harold's out on a trip. Harold meets some dude named Rufus. And they get it on. The stuff is magic, right? But Harold is never, ever going to ever meet Rufus again. Would you want Harold to tell Mr. Urban World about Rufus? They ain't never going to meet. So he can keep it to himself, or should he tell? Now, if roles were reversed and Mr. Urban World was out there and he met Rufus and the stuff of dreams, would Mr. Urban World tell Harold what happened? That's what they're saying. You want to answer it?
And they said, would you want to know?
I just switched. Are you listening or no? I switched it around. So yeah, would you? So what about you? So we can use me. So do all lathered up, looking good, going out for the summertime, going to the beach and meet these little fillies, like 3 of them. They take me back to their room. I call them fillies. So little girl, you ain't no term fillies. So I take the little fillies back to her room. They gonna do everything exciting stuff, Now, would you want me to tell you about it? Now, I ain't never ever gonna see him again. I was it a one-time thing, but would you want me to tell you?
If I was never gonna find out, no.
Now, roles reverse. If you went out and you met 3 little fillies, they was amazing, sexy 3 girls. You went to the room and everything, just stuff for dreams. What I want to know? Well, I asked you if you could find the 3 girls and I could be a part of it.
That ain't part of the question. Anyway, answer it.
All right, well then, I don't want to know either. Guys, listen. If your relationship's great and you're in love and your partner could have had an indiscretion, keep it to yourself. Because guess what? It's just going to, for me, it's going to throw a monkey wrench in my sandwich. I don't want the sandwich in my monkey wrench because if I'm going to bite down, the monkey wrench might chip my tooth.
Anyway.
What? I want to hear these answers.
Nikki said, we don't have any movie theaters open over here. Well, the Cherry Hill movie theaters open over here, the AMC.
Mm-hmm.
So we be going there.
And Nikki, even the movie theater is open by you, Independence Mall. No, not Independence Mall. The Princeton Market Fair. That's open by you, girl. That's an AMC. They ain't but 30 minutes from your house.
And Mr. said, ain't no husband over here. And who the hell is Harold? And Josh said, Rufus the Doofus. And Nikki said, Dookie's fantasy man is Harold. LOL. And Mr. said, you made me forget what the question was. And Mr. said, seems like it, LOL, for you liking Harold. And Nikki said, so what was the question? And Dude Games said, what's up, my dude? We gotta get on something.
What's up, Dude Games? We gotta get on it. Dude Games, listen, there's a tournament, not a tournament, but there's an event going on next week, Monday to Friday. We need 15 people to join, 3 streams a night. Let me know if you want to be one of the streamers. Now, guys, the question is a good one. So I don't even see nobody answering. You must be by your husbands or your wives.
They got lost in the damn story about Harold and Rufus.
All right, so listen. If your significant other, I'm going to make it simple for them. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. So if your significant other was out of town, and you'll never ever know, but they spent the hot night of passion and love, amazing, with someone else, not you. Would you want them to come and tell you, knowing that they will never see that person again and you will never know? And would you want, if they did that, would they tell you? Let's hear it.
Mr. said, yes, I want to know. For what? You ain't never going to find out why they got to tell you. I know that sound bad.
Sound bad.
But you be saving yourself the trouble.
Here's my
thing. Your relationship,
if I feel like
especially if they never gonna see them again.
Here's my thing. I feel like my relationship is great, and that scenario happened, I'd rather not know. Because if the book said that they'll never see them ever again, and I would never know. Ignorance is bliss. I don't want to know.
What you don't know won't hurt you.
I don't want to know. Because I'll have to get my shotgun.
But once you do
if I get my shotgun.
Once you do know cracking barrels is what will be happening.
Them barrels getting cracked. So once I get my shotgun, I might take her head off.
And Mr. said, nah, I need to know. All caps.
Well, he want to know what Harold did.
Nikki said, I wouldn't want to know. Exactly. Me neither.
He want to know what Harold did with Rufus. He ain't playing. Why are you laughing?
Oh no. Anyway, a
What?
4-year-old,
Oh, go ahead.
a
Sorry.
4-year-old little girl said to her 2-year-old little sister, "Let's play Christmas, okay? I'll be the Santa Claus,
Mm-hmm.
and you could be a present, and I'll give you away."
Okay.
She's trying to get rid of her. She's gonna give her away as the present.
That
So
ain't
one
right.
of them out.
That ain't right.
She said, "You
That
got,
ain't right.
you taking my gifts now because we got to split them between two."
She need to get her battle crack. Trying to give away little sister.
Mm-hmm. 2 young boys were spending the night at their grandparents' the week before Christmas. At bedtime, the 2 boys knelt beside their beds to say their nightly prayers when the youngest one began praying at the top of his lungs. "I pray for a new bicycle. I pray for a new Nintendo. And I pray for a new stereo." His older brother leaned over and nudged the younger brother and said, "Why are you shouting? God isn't deaf." To which the little brother replied, "No, but Grandma is." He trying to get his gifts. He
That's
know
messed
Grandma
up.
gonna bring them.
Listen, what's the other numbers?
202. That was the last one.
You sure?
Yep.
Alright, so let's go on to 202 real quick. 202 said, would you be willing to commit perjury for a close friend? For example, might you testify that he was driving carefully when he hit a pedestrian, even though...
Mr. said, "I'm going to send Harold to your job if you keep playing with me."
No, Harold gonna get his barrel cracked. He come over here with the same nonsense he going on with you. Trust me, he gonna get his barrel cracked. My name ain't Rufus. Alright?
Alright, now read that 207.
Alright, anyway. See, all of these questions we ain't never get before. So that's a special thing. 202 said, would you be willing to commit perjury for a close friend? For example, might you testify that he was driving carefully when he hit a pedestrian, even though he had been joking around and not paying attention? So long story short, would you commit perjury? Would you lie in court for your friend?
Nope. You going down.
That's messed up. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. We together.
You know when you go on in the courtroom, you put your hand on that Bible and you swear to tell the truth. Nothing but the truth.
But what if you don't believe in God? Then you can lie on the Bible.
You may not want to swear on the Bible. You might tell them I'm an atheist, don't believe in it.
I guess you could say that.
You could say that's against your religion.
But then they're going to be like, well, so that means you're going to be lying?
That's a possibility.
All I know is we get in trouble because you doing some nonsense, I'm telling you.
And Nikki said, hell no.
You ain't getting me to lie
and
in front of the
Mr.
law.
said, snitches get stitches. I'm going to get them stitches, but he going to be the one locked up, mama. And Josh said, statistically, more people lie in court. It's whoever lies the least wins the case. And Mr. said, we are all going to prison for life.
Those lawyers be lying. Lying all the time.
So, I got one more joke.
Alright, do your last joke, girl. And you sure that was my last question?
The show, yes.
Alright, I believe you. Ain't even gotta go up. But if you cut somebody short.
I'm glad you believe it. Good. Because you ain't had faith in me in Uno earlier. And I showed you.
Listen, I give you credit. You beat that little kid in Uno.
Rudolph, the well-hung reindeer, had a great enormous cock. All he could ever do with it was beat it off inside a sock. All of the female reindeer had pussies that were just too small. Poor old well-hung Rudolph could not get any sex at all. Then one horny Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph with your cock so strong, fuck my arsehole all night long. Then all the reindeer loved him. A few of them were heard to say, Rudolph the well-hung reindeer, you're so lucky Santa's gay. You ain't like my Christmas Eve story? I thought it was pretty good. They took the Rudolph the reindeer and made him the well-hung
I
reindeer.
understand what the joke did. You don't have to explain it to me, Daisy. I understand. Trust me, I understand. But that good thing children ain't watching this. Good thing them children are sleeping right now because they got to wake up early in the morning for Christmas because this ain't the show for them.
Nikki said, well, that just ruined my Christmas childhood memories.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you.
And Mr. said, well, what? And Josh said, wow, with the eyes. You about to get blocked. I bet you have never heard that one before. And you sure as hell won't forget it. And Mr. said, I'm like Michael Jackson. I'll be up early for Christmas. Anyway.
Well, wait, why is Michael Jackson up early for Christmas?
Because he liked them little kids.
Oh man, we having too much fun with Christmas. This is the special Christmas Eve edition.
That's why I made sure my jokes had to do with it.
Man, well, I don't know if that was a joke or a nightmare, but anyway, guys.
And Nikki said so wrong.
It was really good sitting here talking to you guys. But
Josh
Daisy
said that joke said y'all don't come back around here. You hear?
That's all her. I ain't have nothing. I don't proofread her jokes. All right. So I don't know what she gonna say. So I'm as shocked as you guys.
Look, Mr. said cowboy equal clown.
Anyway.
We going back to the Anthony and Sandy segment.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard they ain't got much more to go because they got things to do.
So hold on to your bottoms and your horses.
Hold on to your bridges.
Yeah, your bridges. Hold on. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit of the Big Mike Little Ant. So here was the most recent show. So I'm just going to play a little bit and skip around a little bit, but check it out. Welcome back to another episode of Big Mike and Little Ant on the Big Mike and Little Ant YouTube channel. And we are back with another amazing episode. And we got a new format we're going to do. What we're going to do is now we're going to have our questions for ourselves without the other person knowing. So Mike and I is going to have no clue on what our 4 questions are going to be. So we're going to ask each other off the cuff. And you're going to see the look on the other person's face when they're like, wait, what? And then we're going to go into it and we're going to answer our questions. And then again, we'll do, the book of questions, and then Mike will do his verses. So Mike, how you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm good, man. Sunday morning, very energetic as usual.
Right? So it's like, I don't have a problem respecting Biden, respecting Trump, respecting anybody who was a president in my lifetime, because they
respect the office.
I respect the office, yes.
Right. Yeah, definitely. With that, weird to me or whatever. And that.
Well, because my only point is, I get it, right? I'm not saying I don't get it, but long term, I don't think it'd be beneficial because technically, it's gonna do what was done to us, right? So if we want to be integrated, but now we want to be separated or segregated, then if it long term, then what does it turn into? A country of black people? Yeah, my mom was dropping me off, you know, like, oh,
Yeah.
go to the mall or go to the movies, you know, but I was going to AMC myself. Like, man, I want, you know, like this is my thing, you know.
And look what you said. Your mom was dropping you off. Ain't like y'all was going as a family. Like all y'all was going to the theater, stuff like that, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like.
Welcome, guys, to another episode. Well, you're going to wait as long as you want, but watch. Bro, I kid you not. I ain't never go to the doctors, and the fluid went out of my knee. And she's a nurse. She was a nurse for years, still a nurse.
Parents. So I do think there's a huge lack. I think it starts at a young age, even, or whatever like that. I think there's a problem with people telling kids no, they can't do this. I think kids are entitled at this at a certain time or whatever in life right now. I think nothing's you know, remember the old like football cliche, nothing's given, everything is earned.
All right, guys. So yeah, that's
Well,
just a little taste of a couple of episodes of the Big Mike Little Ant. And you know, I think it's a really good show. I think it's one of the shows that I do that's, you know, you're gonna get the most out of me as far as you know, we have some intellectual conversations. It's a lot of it is more serious, and then it's we have some funny stuff as well. Mike does his verses at the very end, and I also do some book of question stuff. So you guys are welcome to check that out. So I just want to show you a little bit of that.
Nikki said Krampus is coming.
Yeah, for Sandy.
And Mr. said Krampus and Harold now. Nikki said LOL. Mr. said he created that problem. And Big Mike said Big Mike with the awesome background pics. And Mr. said Ant tries so hard to hide his conservatism. LOL.
Really, I don't have I'm just me, man. I don't have a certain part that I choose. I don't have a certain party I choose. I just have my own views. So I don't.
Listen, would you rather
Okay.
eat only Chinese food all the time or eat only Mexican food all the time?
Damn, that's hard. I love shrimp fried rice. I love the Chinese rice, but I love Mexican food. I love refried beans, and I love Spanish rice. Dang, that's hard. So pretty much I'll be choosing refried beans over like shrimps. I don't know. What about you?
Mexican.
Okay. And I remember when we went, you know what? Ooh, but wait.
Mexico had the
Hold
best
on. This is what we got to think of. The food in Mexico versus Budokan.
Budokan isn't really Chinese. That's Asian flavor. That could be Japanese. That could be Chinese. That could be any kind of Asian,
Right.
whatever. They're not saying they're Chinese or Japanese. They're just saying Asian flavor. Like, yeah. So that don't really count.
Jeez.
We're talking about your Chinese restaurant across the street.
Right. Yeah, I guess I would be going to On the Border versus the Chinese restaurant.
Me too.
Mexican.
Let's see. Josh said Chinese. Mr. said Chinese. Nikki said we will definitely have dinner here once the nightmare is over. Chinese all the way. And Nikki said Sandy makes a mean Mexican lasagna. Yes, I do.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'd go with Mexican. Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball? Oh, well, yours is bigger than that. Yeah, this is more.
Yeah, you was trying to be funny.
Have a head the size of a watermelon like Anthony. Tennis ball or watermelon?
Dumb question.
That's
A tennis ball is so small. Who the hell want to have a head the size of...
I mean, it's either really small or really large.
Oh, man.
And Mr. said, random warning to everyone in chat. Do not take airborne if you value your smelling.
What's airborne? Like one of the vaccines or something?
No, it's something that you take when you're like sick or something.
Oh.
Nikki said, Mister, did you take it?
You probably didn't. You're just reading stuff online.
So tennis ball or watermelon head? Which one you picking? Small head, big head? Well, extra small head or
That's
extra
so weird.
big?
I'm trying to even fathom
Like if
it.
your head was like a watermelon, it'd go out like this. If your head was a tennis ball, it'd just be really small like this. It'd be like Beetlejuice. Remember the guy from Beetlejuice when he shrunk his head?
I'm trying to think the value of having a really big head versus the value of having a really small head.
Well, if you had a really big head, you got more room for your brain.
It almost seems like it doesn't matter in this. It's just the size of your head.
Mr.
I guess I get a
said-
small head because then I won't have a problem getting in cars and stuff like that and getting on rides.
Okay. Mr. said no, they have lawsuits because people permanently lost smelling senses. Wow. Okay.
But what's airborne though?
It's like I think it's something for like when you're like nauseous maybe, or it's like a vitamin C kind of content. I don't remember.
I mean, why don't he just tell us and not you? Since you don't
I'm
know
just
what
trying to
the
think
hell
if
you
I
talking
can think
about.
of what it was. Anyway, I would say tennis ball. I don't want a big watermelon head.
I hope the storm don't get any worse. Is anybody having a storm where they're at? I think it's just raining right now.
And Mr. said people use airborne for common colds and immune system. Okay, cool. Guys, tennis ball or watermelon head? Which one? I wish Ray was on here. Where he at? Ray would tell you you had a watermelon head.
Yeah, I'm glad there is. And look, I sent the message to my uncle. And he didn't get on, so.
He's probably busy. It's Christmas Eve.
Yep, sure.
Ew.
What?
This question. Mr. said watermelon, and Nikki said it's real windy and rainy here. Same here. And let's see. Mr. said no storm here. Just ask Harold. So Harold does live with you then. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you just confirmed it for us. So this next one is, would you rather constantly have your hand down your trousers or swear in every sentence forever?
Okay, so I don't like cursing. But I don't think I want to always walk around. Remember our one friend used to always be over here? I won't say any names, but he was always like, "What's up, man?" You were like, "Yo, bro." Yeah.
Like,
Yo. I remember there were random times where we playing a game and you seen him like that and I'm sitting there playing and he slapped me on the back of the head like, "Yeah, my bro." And I'm like, "Yo." So,
So you swearing in every sentence?
oh man. I don't know. Honestly, guys, cursing just bothers me. Just random cursing.
Nikki
So,
said it sounds like a hurricane. Mr. said, wait, what's the question? LOL. Would you rather constantly have your hand down your trousers or swear in every sentence forever? And Nikki said, Mr., you walked yourself into that one. Mr. said, LOL. Mr. said, Harold could just be a friend.
right.
Mr. said, my hand is in my pants when I watch TV often.
I mean, he's,
He's being honest.
he's being honest.
He might be watching porno often. And Nikki said, swear in every sentence.
Yeah, because some people curse a lot anyway. Sandy could get away with it.
I'd swear in every sentence before I put my hand down my pants all the time. And Nikki said, dude needs to wash his hands. He needs some hand sanitizer.
I used to curse like crazy, so I guess me going back to cursing all the time wouldn't be. But I don't know. Imagine, well, at my job, people curse all the time. My old job is more professional. So, that's such a hard choice because I don't like cursing. But I guess it makes more sense to curse in every sentence versus having your hands in your pants. It's not like it said have your hands in your pocket.
Right, it's
So,
in your pants.
I guess I'm going with cursing.
Mr. said, I hate when people curse all loud when talking to me in public.
Okay. I got to deal with Sandy all the time.
I don't curse that much in public.
Well, I mean,
curse more at home.
yeah. I guess he means not.
And Nikki said, my stepson is 16 and hates swear words. I get yelled at.
Good for that guy.
Alright, so I think it's time to wrap it up. It's been
Damn, already?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Well, no, an hour and a half.
30 minutes.
I'm sorry, hour and a half. Hour and a half. And we want to play games with the kids.
Well, make sure they still want to play. They probably don't want to play no more.
They do too. Be quiet.
Okay, we'll see.
Mister said, I feel I can have a conversation without profanity. I think we all can have a conversation without profanity. It's not that hard. It's just people choose to put profanity in certain things.
My question is why you choose to. Well, I think what happens is you get.
Your feelings get
you
more
do it.
emotional or something.
No, not that. I just feel like sometimes people do it so much that they don't know that they're doing it, and if it doesn't bother you, it doesn't matter. So you'll just keep using it more often. The only reason why I stopped was I started going to church. I just felt like I wanted to stop, but I had to commit to not doing it, and I had to commit so often.
Like you said, swearing helps with stress.
Yeah, I just, you know what? For me, just being honest, I'm black, and I always feel like already people used to look at black people in a certain type of way. So one, I didn't want to seem uneducated, and two, I didn't want to just seem like the common black guy that's always cursing. So for me, once I got to the point where I started going to church, and I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I want to take that out of my vocabulary. I decided to keep it out of my vocabulary because I don't like, even I got nothing to do at church anymore. I don't like the way it made me look. I don't want to be that guy, you know.
And Nikki said, I do it more when I'm mad. Me too. I tend to curse a lot more when I'm mad.
Right.
I think that's kind of normal. When you curse more when you're mad.
But I feel like you do substitute a lot of. You just, I don't know. You got worse. Definitely in the last, 4 months.
Anyway. I don't have anything else.
Okay. Well, guys, it was really cool.
And Nikki said, Anthony, that just shows you have morals. And Mister said, we should be the first black guys to go surfing. I'm pretty sure there's other black guys that go surfing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's why I like mental theater. It's like a stigmatism that black people don't do certain things. But I love mental theater because that's like the show where a bunch of black people on it talking about Star Wars and all that stuff.
Mister said Nikki is going to teach us.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Merry Christmas!
Here, let me go ask them if they're ready, first of all. Hold on, guys.
Nikki said, Mister, you know it. Look, Mr. Free Instructor. You and Anthony. I'll watch in the background while y'all get bit by the sharks.
Are you guys still trying to play?
Look, he's checking on these kids. Checking on these kids. These children.
What are you doing?
Doing our show. You say hello? Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. My little baby. She's naughty. She's not nice. She's getting cold. Thank you. That's my daughter, peoples. She's my twin. My twin. See this beautiful face? She got it from me. She stole my youth.
Alright, love you.
Love you. Let's see. Mister said, "Oh, Aunt doesn't want to play Uno." Isn't that what it sounds like? It sounds like he don't want to play. He's scared. And let's see. Mickey said, "I am good at Uno." Well, we play Uno a little different. We call it Ghetto Uno. So we do bringbacks, and we do where you can do what's that called? Bringbacks and what else?
What?
Bringbacks and what else in Uno?
Stacking.
We do stacking and bringbacks in our Uno. So we call it Ghetto Uno. And
Yo, I thought you said greenbacks.
wow. And Nikki said, Merry Christmas. Mister said,
So
Hawaiian way to say Merry Christmas, Malay something, Malamaki or something. And Mr. said it again, and Nikki said, "She is your mini me." She is. And Mr. said, "Yeah, she looks like Sandy. She is my twin. See her caught on and said Merry Christmas."
oh, cool.
So that is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to play Uno with these children.
Is Sierra playing?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's funny because Lena's asleep. John said he didn't want to play, but he said he will play then. But he doesn't really play Uno. But we'll just show him. And then, yeah, Lena's asleep. He said maybe the wine got to him. But all right, I guess that's it
That's
then.
too much wine. What about Michaela?
She was like, I guess.
Bob.
He said they was gonna play Apex, but he said they played after. But you know what? What time is it? Maybe we could stream some. Oh, it's getting kind of late. I was about to say maybe we could stream Resident Evil later.
You said you want to do that when people will watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, all right, guys, we're about to go see if these kids want to still play, and we hope you guys have a great Christmas and stay safe and happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah.
Well, if that's what you celebrate, sure. And Mr. said Merry Christmas, everyone. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
We're
It was
outta
really
here.
cool. I'm gonna miss you guys until the next time.
See you on Thursday.
And I'll see you most. Oh, remember, guys, I do have a Discord, so if you guys want to keep the conversation going, comment in the Discord, and I'll comment to you guys. So, yeah, the party doesn't have to stop. Don't stop. Make it hot. Don't. Whatever.
Look, Mr. said I'll be in VR tomorrow bowling, and Nikki said talk soon.
All right, guys.
All right,
Later.
guys. Later.
And now your mama knows. And now your mama